Today I'm going to talk about what a DSCR loan is and if you qualify. So if you're interested in a DSCR loan, watch this full video and I'm going to let you know all the small details about applying and getting approved for a DSCR loan. Enjoy. Before this video continues, I am a licensed mortgage broker, so any questions you have, let me know. The first thing that you need to be able to get a DSCR loan is you need to have at least a 680 credit score. So if you have less than 680, I usually wouldn't recommend you to get a DSCR loan. But if you're over 680, then you should definitely go for it, especially if the house that you're buying makes sense in terms of numbers and cash flow. And if you find yourself having a credit score of 650, maybe 620, then work on your credit, and in 6 months to a year, your credit should be over 700. So it's not a big issue if you're not at 680. But if you are, and you're looking to get a DSCR, you meet this requirement. The second thing that my bank specifically is gonna need to be able to approve you for a DSCR loan is the last 2 months of your bank statement. This is usually just to see that you have enough for the down payment and closing costs and some reserves. This is also gonna help us see how much you qualify for. So it's very important for you to have at least the last 2 months of your bank statement. The third thing that you're gonna need is your rent history. And this could be either checks that you pay your landlord for the last 12 months, or you can show us in your bank statements that you pay your rent on time. That's important for the loan because the bank wants to know that you are reliable. So if you have paid your rent on time or in general for the last 12 months, you gotta send us that, and that's gonna be part of the approval process. Now let's get into the numbers, because the numbers are the reason that you're looking into getting a DSCR loan. Potentially your debt to income is very high, maybe because you have a expensive mortgage, or maybe because you have too many cars. Normally, you wouldn't be able to qualify for a loan because your debt to income ratio is way too high. But with the DSCR loan, they're not gonna look at that. They're gonna look at the property, your credit score, and that you have at least 20 to 25% down payment. And those are the 3 things that are the most important. Your credit score, that you have 20 to 25% down payment, and that the property pays for itself at minimum. What does this mean? Let's say you have a mortgage and your mortgage is $1,000. That's including the mortgage, the taxes, and the insurance. So that's $1,000. The house has to be able to at least be rented out for $1,000. Ideally, you would want to be getting at least $1,250. This is because the ideal debt to income ratio is 1.25 or higher. Also, if you come to me and you have a property with a DSCR ratio less than 1.25, I'm usually not going to recommend you to buy that property, because that property is usually not going to cash flow, and if it does, it's going to cash flow very little. And you shouldn't be investing that much money into an investment property when you're only going to cash flow so little money. So the only properties that I'm going to recommend that you buy are those that have a debt to income ratio of 1.25 or higher. Now, we could approve you with anything over a 1, but as someone that's doing the loan for you, I'm gonna let you know, and I'm gonna be straightforward. This deal is either a good deal or bad deal, and we could run numbers. I run numbers for a lot of properties that a lot of my clients buy, because I'm also a realtor, and I run a lot of numbers for houses that I see on the market. So I can also help you out with them. So those are the most important things to get a DSCR loan. And if you're asking yourself, where do I do loans? I do loans nationwide, because my bank is approved to do loans everywhere. So if you're in Detroit, if you're in California, if you're in Texas, and you're looking for a reliable loan officer that's gonna look out for your best interest, be sure to give me a call. I'm going to try and get you the best interest rates. Like always, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And if you're looking into getting a DSCR loan anywhere, here's my number and my email. Send me an email and I'll be more than happy to help you. Like always, leave a like, comment, and subscribe.